Hi and welcome to my introduction to Pyrosure. Galaxy Fireworks is now investing in several Pyrosure firing systems, not to replace the Fire One systems that we already have and use, but really just to fill a gap on the smaller shows that we're currently doing, where Fire One isn't always the easiest to use and doesn't lend itself to firing multiple positions at the same time or being programmed on site by the firer. Pyrosure is a wireless firing system, so it's a lot easier, a lot lighter to set up than the Fire One. So from a cost point of view, it lends itself much better to firing smaller shows because it's more convenient to set up and to use. The main benefits of Pyrosure over Fire One for the circumstances we want to use it in, well, as I've mentioned, it's wireless, so it's very easy to use. Nice robust wireless modules. I've tested it several times, and I hear from other firework companies already using it that the wireless side of it's very robust, it's very reliable, so that's one reason. The other reason is that the panel itself, the controller here, this is programmable on the controller, so you as the firer can take this firing system out on a show and you can set the script in running order. What we do is we program segments, which we'll come to in another video. We program segments so that you press the fire button each time you want to fire a selection of fireworks. The great thing about that, well, we can fire 3 gerbs at the front of a site on the push of one button. We don't need to do any selecting on the screen itself. We can then fire a shell at the back of the site from the next button press, and then we can fire 2 cakes on the left and the right using the next button press, and so on. Many of you will have been using Fire One out in the field and using it in a way that you shouldn't have used it, which is setting the module numbers to be the same so that when you press the fire button it fires all the modules simultaneously. Yes, that worked, but it wasn't really how Fire One was supposed to be used. You certainly can't test the fireworks in that situation properly. And it does rely on you going out and resetting the module numbers and really just using it in a way it wasn't intended. This system in the semi-automatic firing mode is intended to be used in just that way: 3, 4, 5, 6 firing positions on a site, programming the script, which takes just minutes, and then being able to push the fire button and fire the fireworks, and the firer having complete control over the timing, so that if you want to speed the show up, you can do. If a firework goes faster than anticipated, you can bring in the next segment quicker. If a cake fails midway through, all of the different reasons we know why a firework display timing alters from show to show, we can run the show how we want to simply by pressing the fire button. And having used it a few times myself, it really is a joy just to sit back with the audience, with your wireless control panel, and just happily just firing the show. Really as if you were putting a port fire to it. You've got that level of timing control over when you light the next firework, but you're doing it from a safe distance, and when you're firing 2 or 3 or 4 fireworks simultaneously at the same time, it looks so much better when everything goes off bang on the money. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the modules in detail, then we're going to look at the control panel in a bit more detail, then we're going to look generally at how to program the controller and how to fire a show. We're by no means covering everything that Pyrosure does, and please excuse me if I miss out a few details. I'm very new to the system myself. This video is really just an overview of the system and just very basic pointers that I've learnt myself in just a matter of hours of using it, where it is very user friendly and you can take it out on a site and use it without a lot of experience. Thank you.